There's one. It is a freaking good one. Let's go. Oh, God. Let's go. Stay down, stay down. Yes. Definitely feels like the best one so far. Oh. I have made it down to the ponds, guys. It is a nice early morning. Had to get out here super early today because our first intense summer heat wave is here. It has officially arrived. And this entire week is going to be like 100 degrees, and the heat index I was looking at is going to be like 110 to 115 every single day. So I told Colton we're getting an early start and we're going to try to be fishing by 6:30 every single morning, if not earlier than that. But today we're going to try to do some urban pond hopping. I came to a series of business park ponds where we're going to try to do a little bit of fishing in every single one of them, see how this morning bite goes, and if we kind of run out of luck here, we might make some moves to some other ponds in the area, possibly this really cool Quarry pond that I've had a lot of luck at in the past with some really good quality sized fish. But besides that, at first glance of these ponds, we're dealing with not ideal conditions. Looking a little chocolate milk, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this water's pretty gross, if I'm being completely honest. So we're gonna see how things go. I was planning on fishing topwater, so I don't think it should matter as much, just because of just the commotion and things will help these fish find that topwater bait, especially in the morning. But there's only one way to find that out, and that's to actually pick up a fishing rod and start fishing. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I want to start throwing some topwater here in a second, but I'm gonna pick up this good old thunder cricket to get things started. There's a spot that's like directly out to the left of this fountain that has just been money for me. Like, every time I've come to these little series of ponds, there's 4 in a row, this has probably been the most productive area. So if we could just get something started right off to the left of this fountain, that would be awesome. I think it's like a pile of rocks. That's at least what it feels like when I've ran some crankbaits and stuff over it. It could be a variety of things. It could be construction material, pile of logs. It's something really hard though. Bumped off of it. Oop. There we go. First, oh gosh, first cast. First cast, a nice like 2.5 pounder. Shucks. All right, let's get back out there. These fish came to play. Gosh, dang it, guys. Like, when I come out and fish these ponds, I get limited opportunities at actually catching some fish. So everyone I've missed is a little bit of a heartbreak regardless of the size. All these ponds in this like urban setting get fished so heavily, so hard, so it can just make it tough to get a bite, let alone, you know, get anything in if you do get a bite. So hopefully we can get into a few more. I've yet to catch one on this side of the fountain in here. It has not worked out for me. I'm convinced that I'll eventually will, but every fish I've ever caught in this pond has been to the left of that fountain over there. I'm gonna sling this back here. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good. We're out. We're out. What the heck, dude? I mean, you gotta be. Okay, we're good. We got it back. Oh, shucks. Don't need to fall in the pond. Okay, this is a spot where I've had some luck in here. This rock usually delivers. Back to the thunder cricket. I'm gonna just try to do some fan casting with this. See if we can't find something that'll come up and munch this. There's a little bit of grass in here. There used to be a lot more, but there's definitely a little tiny bit on the bottom. So I'm just gonna kind of just run this through this pond, see if something will come up out of the grass and smoke it. Oh, did you see that? Hold up, we have life, guys. I just saw a bass blow up, I think. Could have been a different species, but we're gonna go give it a shot. There's one. First fish of the day. Stay down, stay down. Oh, it's a good one. It is a freaking good one. Stay down, stay down, stay down, down, stay down, stay down. Come on, come on, come on. Get up on the bank. Let's go. First fish of the day. A high 3-pounder. Oh, stinking day. Bring this guy over here in the shade and get all this junk out of here. But take a look at this fish, guys. Crush that thing. Brought this big girl over to the shade so I get some good lighting for y'all to show y'all this fish. But that is our first fish of the day. Took us a second to finally land one. After coming out of the gate hot, we had that first bite on our first cast, but this is a really good quality size fish. I'd say somewhere in that 3-pound range. We're not gonna throw her on the scale. My scale's like all the way around the pond over there. So I wanna try to get her back in ASAP. But great way to start the day. Switched back over to that chatterbait, which got us a bite like right away. And I figured that black and blue in this dirty water would work really well. Some with some vibration where these fish can come out and find it. And it seemed like it did the trick. Let's get her back in. We're cooking now, baby. All right, pretty lady. I'll let you go. There she goes. Back into the pond. That is what I'm talking about. Whew, I was about to give up and say we need to go try some other ponds because we've been out here for like, what, an hour and a half, Colton, without much success, and this is kind of our last hurrah down here. But maybe switching back over to this chatterbait will do us some good, so let's get right back at it. How much does these people probably look?
Did you see him?
Did he come up again?
He just went fully out of the water.
Bass?
Yeah.
Let's go over there.
He's not right there.
That's fine.
He's still there.
Oh, he's got it. Got him. Let's go. Good call, Colton. That is freaking awesome. Fish number 2 on the day. Colton saw this fish from across the pond. We were just standing over there. He saw this little guy come up and eat some bugs or something off the surface. So I was like, let's go over there, see if he's still hanging out. And sure enough, little dude was still ready to chomp down. Let's go ahead and get you off here, buddy. Oh my God, it's in there. Jeez Louise, do not freak out on me. Not as big as our first fish, but a respectable little guy by all means. He's not super filled out, got some length to him, but he's just missing that girth. Same thing with that first fish. That fish wasn't like super filled out, so you know, kind of what that tells me is the bait or the forage opportunity in these ponds is probably few and far between. But once again, that fish ate a black and blue bait. This time it was just a rage crawl on a Texas rig, which is the same trailer that I have on my chatterbait. Just wanted to go with something a little bit more subtle, see if he would eat it if he was kind of hanging out in this area. But that's enough on this guy. Let's go ahead and get him back in and see if we can get another one. Give him a nice little toss. Shoo. Wrong way, bud. That fish didn't eat it till it was right up on the bank.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was like stuck at first, and I saw the line go out to the left. We have arrived. Let's go ahead and get out to this quarry pond. I'm hoping we can get a few bites out here. Last time I came to this quarry pond, it was like the late winter, early spring time, and I caught 2 really nice fish. They're both probably about like 4 pounds or something, somewhere close to that at least. They were super filled out and healthy, so I can imagine there's quite a few more where that came from. It's just gonna be a matter of actually trying to get to where the fish are. Oh, there's a basketball. But I think we can manage to make it happen. All right, I don't really feel too safe walking through this, so we're gonna lead with the fishing rods. It's our snake sticks. All right, made it through, no casualties. Let me try to throw this topwater first. There's a good chance that there might be some fish up near the surface early in the morning. I wish we got out here a little bit earlier than this, because as this day gets really hot, these fish are gonna go down, get deep in this quarry. I'm sure it's probably like 50, 60, 70, it might even be 100 feet in some areas, because it is a quarry. So hopefully there's some fish up near the surface and they'll come up and smoke this topwater. Yeah, let's go over there. I just feel like a python is gonna come out of these bushes any second. This looks like a good time. The lengths I'll go through to catch a 1 pound bass are endless. Oh, so we're gonna take our shoes off, or at least I am. I'm gonna walk out on that point so I get some better casting angles. Tell you what though, this water feels great. See that down there. Crazy, just sticking your feet in the water when it's 100 degrees make you feel like 10 times. Oh, got one. Let's go. It's a dink. It is an ultra dink, but hey, that just shows you how aggressive bass can be. This bass is literally the same size as my bait. I mean, what is going on? And look at the way this fish is built. Look how fat and just wide that little guy is for his size. That is something else. It can't all be big, so I appreciate every bite that I get, even the tiniest of little guys. But I'm hoping that the big guys in here follow the aggression pattern of this little dude, because this guy was ambitious. I can't believe he tried to eat that thing. That is something else. Here you go, little buddy. Shoo, off into the dust cloud. That's nuts, he tried to eat that. I just have a gut feeling I'm gonna get crushed on this thing. Took a good amount of cast from that little first spot I walked in at, so I wanna walk down this way a little bit. There's bluegill coming out of every crack. There we go, small fish on. All right, a little bit better than the last. Seems like they're definitely willing to come up for this thing. Just gonna surf on in though, just because it's tiny. No matter how many small fish I catch on these big topwater baits, it always still amazes me that they keep trying to hit these things. Thanks for the bite, little buddy. Let's get you right back on in here. I'm hoping this 2-tap will deliver for us. Let's give this thing a chuck. You know, it would make a pretty funny video. They're just like swimming to all these rocks. There's a fish, got one. That is a decent one. That one's got a little bit more size to her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're putting something together now. We're putting something together now. Nice, that's our best one so far. Definitely a little bit more lively than that last one. Similar in size, but a little thicker it looks like, and a lot more energy. But let me know, guys, would y'all like to see me literally just swim from rock to rock in here for a video sometime? I don't know how the audio would work out with the cameras and stuff, but I feel like that could be pretty cool. I probably should not let my rod just sit there in the water like that. That's not what you want. Said it once, I'll say it again, the 2-tap delivers. This bait is super deadly, and if y'all are interested in getting one of these for yourself, feel free to use my discount code FTF10 on StrikeKing.com. The link for all the baits, rods, reels, and everything that I use will be down in the description below, as well as that discount code. So let's go ahead and get this girl back on in. Thanks for the bite, baby. Oh, there we go, out in the middle. I can't tell how big he is. Definitely feels like the best one so far. Stay down, my friend. I knew one would eventually come up for it. Let's freaking go. Stay down. Oh, don't come up. He just wanting to come up. He's wanting to come up. Stay down. You'll get in here, son. Get in here. We catching them out here. Probably about 1.5 pounds. You gotta watch out, man. These triple treble hooks will get you. They are not very forgiving. Nice little largie. Let's get these hooks out of you, buddy, and we will get you on your way. Thank you for coming to play. And that was on like a max cast distance there too. He was all the way out there. What I was telling Colden is I think a lot of these fish are either doing two things. Like early in the morning, I think they're coming up. There's a bunch of shad out here, and that shad likes to stay high in the water column. So they're gonna get up underneath those shad balls and come up and hit some stuff near the surface. And then once the sun gets really hot here in like an hour or two, they're probably gonna start to get down in the cracks of these rocks, get down deep in these hard to get to areas in this quarry. So I'm hoping we can take advantage of the last little bit of early morning light that we have. See if we can't get a few more of these guys, and hopefully a big one. There's some really good quality fish in here, so I'm hoping we can find a nice one. Let's get this dude back in. Here you go, buddy. There she goes. Nice.